Hocus Pocus, featuring Kathy Najimy, Bette Midler, and Sarah Jessica Parker, who played the Sanderson sisters, was considered a bust after earning $8 million in its opening weekend against a $28 million budget.
Fools! All of you! My ungodly book speaks to you. On All Hallows Eve, when the moon is around, a virgin will summon us from under the ground. We shall be back!
The critics tore the film apart, and after 13 weeks, Hocus Pocus grossed just over $39 million. One critic was quoted as saying, "The witches in this one inspired my silent cry, get me out of here." Like Monster Squad, the film found its audience on cable and being paired with Halloween, where its initial release was in July. Go figure. So as we catch up with the Sanderson sisters in Disney Plus's Hocus Pocus 2, here are 5 skin-crawling and fascinating things about Hocus Pocus that you may never have,
or probably,
heard of.
Number 5. 2 original castings for Hocus Pocus were Rosie O'Donnell as Mary Sanderson and Leonardo DiCaprio as Max Dennison. Rosie turned down the role because she didn't want to be a scary witch, and Leo turned it down to film What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh, I guess you can say Rosie is still kind of a scary witch.
Yeah, right? She didn't want to be a scary witch? Okay. I thought she always was.
Yeah.
And I think Leo made the better choice.
Yes.
Number 4.
Kathy Najimy, who played Mary Sanderson, has admitted to being a stalker. She stalked Bette Midler before they got to work together on Hocus Pocus. Kathy had gone to great lengths to meet her icon, including one time sneaking backstage dressed as a giant rabbit to deliver a singing telegram in the hopes of meeting her face to face.
Well then, that's really creepy.
What would you do? Hi, I'm your stalker. I was that big rabbit.
Yeah, I certainly would have never admitted it.
I guess they laugh about it now.
I guess so. That's a little creepy. Just saying. And I like Kathy Najimy, I do, but...
Bette Midler, the reason I love Bette Midler so much is because I was talking to my husband about this in the car on the way here, is that Bette Midler represented someone who didn't look how a celebrity was supposed to look, didn't talk, didn't act, and designed her whole show authentically. Didn't follow any of the rules. So for me, the person who has never followed a rule, still don't, I was supposed to wear heels, Bette Midler was a huge influence, both artistically and personally.
Number 3. While Winifred is telling her sisters about the spell that brought them back, only working on Halloween, and that they would turn to dust when the sun rose next, we see Sarah Jessica Parker's character Sarah anxiously eating a spider.
Therefore, it tends to...
The spider was real.
Alright, it is that time for us to talk about the quest for 5,000 subscribers. And what is that, you may be asking, because you didn't watch the news video and the debut of the set? That is our quest to reach 5,000 subscribers, because you wonderful people, when we asked for 1,000 subscribers, we did it in 6 weeks. Now this one's a little bit tougher, but it's got a bigger reward at the end. And it's got little rewards along the way. Achievements, like you're playing an Xbox game. So for every video that gets 100 likes and 100 comments, we will be giving away various prizes that are movie theater exclusive posters, pins, coloring books, and something else that I don't remember at the moment, but you will have the option of choosing from one of those items. And as we go along, we may be adding different things to that pot until we get to the 5,000 subscribers, which is this exclusive cereal box from the United Kingdom that is only available over there, and we had to do some finagling to get it here to the United States so that we can give it away with signatures.
Yes.
And we're still battling the UK. If you don't know what that means, you missed some of our videos because the box came crushed.
Yeah, and most of the cereal boxes came crushed.
So, be a part of helping us build this channel. We appreciate the kind words that a lot of people are saying that, wow, the new set looks great. We're really happy for you and seeing how the channel's grown. But thank you to you, because you helped us get to this point. And when we get to 5,000 subscribers, how cool it'll be to say, hey, look, I helped them get there.
Number 2.
The moths that flew out of Billy's mouth when he cuts the stitches from his mouth were real.
Don't come along now!
Makeup and special effects designer Tony Gardner said that the actor wore a mouth rig, a latex pocket attached to dentures in his mouth that blocked off Doug Jones' throat so that he wouldn't swallow them.
Yeah, I still wouldn't do it. Just the thought of... no. Nope.
You got one eating spiders and one spitting out moths.
I'm good. I'm good. I know people go far for their roles, but not for a movie that didn't make a lot of money.
I think if they would have released it around Halloween, it would have been a different story.
Possibly. Number 1. 11 years after the Hocus Pocus release, Sarah Jessica Parker discovered that her 10th great-grandmother, Esther Elwell, was arrested in Salem, Massachusetts in 1692 for committing acts of witchcraft and was found guilty. However, instead of being put to death, the courts where judging witches was dissolved days prior to her sentencing because spectral evidence was banned.
This is terribly uncomfortable.
And her arrest is now the last formal accusation of witchcraft recorded during the Salem witch trial.
I am beautiful.
I think that's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You were meant to play that role. And there's these little things in life that happen that make you go,
Definitely.
very interesting.
Yeah.
And until the top 5, see you.
Yeah.
Now you're mine.